Hi, everybody, John Cena here, and welcome to the second semi-final of FunkQuest Season 2, and we inch our way towards the crowning, if that's the right word, the champion Funkster. So we have on the show today seed number 7, Leana Delle, and seed number 9, Rustie McDonald. These ladies make this look very easy, and it ain't easy. It's difficult. And if you think you are funky enough, send me a tweet at JohnCena1 if you want to be on the show. If you think, hang on a minute, I've got a better answer than that, then join the hashtag LoveFunkQuest. So let's get going, and let's go to, we've got to work out who's going first. So normally I would say the lowest ranked Funkster goes first, but as I can't actually remember who's lower, we're going to do a Funky Thinkers coin toss. And Leanna's got to say orange or pink.
Pink.
It is orange, so that means Rustie gets to go in first or second.
All right. So I'm going to go outside of my normal box, and I'm going to go for the car. Yes.
So what life skills should be compulsory in schools?
I would say cooking,
Really?
honestly. Most of the kids in my daughter's class don't even know what a can opener is or how to use it. It's quite frightening. And nutrition's huge for me, like eating well, eating right, being healthy. And if you don't even know how to use a can opener or what one is,
Junk food is...
the microwave is your best friend, and I'm anti-microwave. So
Really?
yeah. Because it's so processed. I mean, if you look at the sodium value in most of the processed food that you throw in the microwave, it's ridiculous. If you're reheating something homemade, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if you're just throwing macaroni and cheese from a box and you add water and it's some condensed whey product, your intestines, that just makes me scream and nauseous. I can't, no. Food is got to be good and clean.
Food has got to be good, and that's a good answer. I like that. Good answer. And Leanna, you've definitely had that question before, but you pulled a face when one of these came up. I don't know if it's good or bad, so we're going to find out. You're going to get a different question, which was your favorite TV show.
Oh, goodness. I made the face because I was trying to narrow it down. Because, you know, we were the generation of television in the 70s. Yeah. That's when it just, you know. Yeah. Remember the days when the channel would shut off at midnight? Everybody's going, what? Yeah, so I would... For some reason, I may have been younger than that. I'm going to say Sonny and Cher.
Sonny and Cher?
The Sonny and Cher, yes, because I wanted to be Cher, number one. And when their daughter was really little, she looked a lot like I did when I was little. So I imagined that we got swapped at birth. See, so Sonny and Cher were actually my parents and my parents. And so there was some confusion because my dad had dark hair and a mustache and my mom had black hair. So I just thought somebody's made a mistake and this is who I'm supposed to belong to. So I'm going to go with, and I was actually a card carrying member of the Sonny and Cher fan club. So that's pretty.
That is cool. You still got the card?
No, but I have an envelope with the letterhead. That's all I've got.
Bonus. Let's send us a photograph. We'll put it in the show.
Yeah.
You got to do that. Yeah. Card carrying member. That is cool.
I know, right?
Be Leanna to go first. Question 2.
I'm going to take the cartwheel on the beach.
What funky event made you turn off your smartphone?
Oh, turn it off so that I could not be on it, you mean?
Yeah, and do something else.
Oh, well, I'm going to say John Fogerty in concert was New Year's Eve. I had seen him before, and, you know, you get wrapped up in that, turn it on and take the videos and do all that stuff. Yeah. But this time I just shut it off. I was just fully in the moment and just loved it. I grew up on that music. I mean,
John Fogerty.
I used to, going back to my teens, my friends, we play house when we were younger than teens, and they would always have Donny Osmond as their husband would be their game. Yeah. And I always have John Fogerty for some reason. He was my thing. Had a poster.
Props to you, because I watched a video the other week. I'll tell you what it was Oasis at Man City Football Ground, 1996.
Wow.
And everybody jumping up and down, not a phone in sight.
Really?
None at all. They didn't exist, and if they did, the batteries lasted about an hour.
Oh yeah, I remember the day.
Yeah, and everybody was like into it in the moment, digging it.
Yeah. Not
looking on a... Because the other thing I think, you know, you pay all this money and then you look at it through a 1-inch screen. That's nuts.
It is ridiculous.
Yeah. Next question. Rusty, if you had a magic wand, what would you wish for?
That's really, really, really tough. But I think my go-to forever is having compassion. I wish people were more compassionate.
Amen.
I think
How would
we
you get that? How would you inoculate people with that?
I don't know, maybe a sledgehammer for some.
No, that would be very compassionate, would it? That'd be like you're going to get this medicine now.
I think honestly, when I become president of the United States, I've decided that it's going to be mandatory for everyone in the country to volunteer in some way. And I mean, truly volunteer. And in that, you get to meet other people, you get to understand other plights, and you get to really develop a new perspective. As you know, I'm all about you don't know what you don't know until you know. And when I become president, you're going to know.
You're going to know.
You're going to know.
Dictatorship.
No, well, you know, I could kind of pass it off for I'll lower your taxes if.
There you go. Yeah, that's
That's a good one.
That's a good one, yeah. Question 3, and it is therefore Rusty to go first.
Question 3. I'm totally digging the groovy shoes, but I'm just feeling outside of the box. So let's go float in the water with a bottle, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
What stupid thing makes you laugh?
I think farts are funny. I think my smaller dog, she has like this nasal thing where she and that just makes me snort myself. That's hysterical. I don't know. She like wants to sneeze and snort at the same time, and I literally have one of those moments where I think I'm old and I'm going to pee my pants. There's a lot of things I love laughter, so pretty much a lot of things. Yeah.
Can you do the Bart Simpson trumping noise with your hand under your arm?
No, but I could have practiced. Do you put oil?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know. I think you stop being able to do it physiologically when you get to about age 10, don't you?
No, I did the grass the grass.
Oh,
whistling.
yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah. Oh, I can do that. I'm a master.
The squeal thing. You put a piece of grass in your blood.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I can't whistle, but I can do that with grass. It's just very bizarre.
I can't whistle.
I can't either.
That's it. That's on my...
You're better than I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Practice. Have to practice. If anybody can whistle, like... There you go. I was going to say, get you on the show. You're in the semi-final for no reason, are you? And what was that? That was the blue bottle. So
yeah, the floating bottle.
Stupid thing makes you laugh.
Stupid. Everything stupid makes me laugh. I have a ridiculous sense of humor, I think. Big fan of Monty Python and anything silly. I'm actually visiting my best friend this weekend, and her and I are ridiculous together. So one of the things that we do, among many silly, we actually call ourselves stupidiots because we're so crazy. So we like to sit in a cafe or a bar or a restaurant, and we watch people that are walking by, and we make up stories about their lives, which is really handy. It's handy as a writer, you know, because it's good for character development. But we'll see some guy walk by, and it'll be a whole, you know, he married his childhood sweetheart, and then she left him, and now he's, you know, just ridiculous stuff. We put this whole life story around them, and we always end up in fits of laughter with tears rolling down our cheeks. So that's
that's awesome.
You can predict whether somebody's kind of they just had a fallout, or you know.
Well, just whatever. They could be a psychic from Timbuktu. We just come up with all these wild stories.
Cool. That's a good game. We'll have to do that as an outside broadcast. When we get arrested, we'll broadcast live from the police station. So that must be Leana to go first. Question 4.
It looks like a record shop.
It is a record shop.
Let's go to the record shop.
What really needs to be modernized? We'll go with that.
Apparently my mind needs to be modernized. That would be a good
It's fine as it is.
I should have said flying cars, but it just didn't.
Flying cars?
I'd like those to be cheaper. That would be fun.
Yeah, flying car.
What, flying cars?
Jetsons, you know, like the Jetsons. I'd be all in.
What?
It is 2020.
How long do you think that is away in terms of time?
Well,
we already have them.
We have, I guess we do. We have, you know, we have those drone things, but I want to get in behind the wheel and fly myself to work.
No, Virgin literally has cars that fly.
Do they?
For real cars. They're millions and trillions of dollars right now. They're just out of the human James Bond kind of stuff. Oh yeah, they're really cool. They're bulky or, huh?
Leave it to Richard Branson. I love that guy.
Yeah, crazy.
Richard Branson, he's not cropped up before, I must say. I can't find the button. Right, so Rusty gets the next question, which is the record store, what really needs to be modernised?
It's really tough. There's a lot that I feel like that needs to be modernized.
When you're president, what would you like day one?
You mock me, young man, but just
I'm
wait.
I'm not mocking you at all.
What really needs to be modernized? I think communications, and that's kind of a little piece of the last time I answered this question, but communication is very much a changing, dying art form. And I think we need to modernize it. And I appreciate acronyms like any other person. They're very easy, but I also appreciate moments where we have conversation.
All too fleeting.
Yeah, there's just not enough of them.
Right, and question 5, who is it to go first? It's Rusty, isn't it?
I believe so. And this is really hard, but out of the 4, the only one I have not touched is Big Ben over there.
The Tower Bridge.
The Tower Bridge, yeah.
Have you had this before? Do aliens exist?
Yes, yeah. I absolutely agree.
Do you? Do they?
Yeah. I think it would be very naive to think that we're the only creature in a vast, huge, infinite universe. And well, they found bacteria on Mars, and Area 51 is slowly coming around to getting out of the closet, so to speak. So yeah, I'm totally for it. I can't wait to meet my parents.
What do you think they look like?
My parents?
No.
Kind of like me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Actually, if you saw my biological parents, you would really think I was an alien because I don't see similarities. My mother's Cherokee Indian, my father's very Irish, and I'm just me.
What do you think aliens look like?
I think it would be a combination of protozoans and various size, range, and creativity. I wouldn't put a face to something that I don't know fully, you know?
They'd be much smarter than us, that's for sure.
I hope so.
Leanna's, you're going to get the boy in the barrel, I think. The Big D. I saw this the other day on your post. You live in the Big D.
I live in the Big D. I would say that the best thing about living where I live is that you can get a direct flight to anywhere.
Is it a hub? Is it a hub?
Yeah. There's a lot of, it's the hub for American Airlines and it's the hub for Southwest Airlines. So regardless of where I'm going, even if it's international, it's one flight. I love that. There's other cool things about the city. I mean, it's massive. So there's everything going on. There's never a dull moment. I live right across the street from where the concerts are and the hockey games are and all that stuff. So, but the flights,
the flights. Yeah.
And I fly a lot for work, but I also fly because my family's in Canada. So it's direct to Toronto, like it's direct everywhere.
That's direct to Manchester. Could I come and see you? Is it?
Yeah.
I'll find out how much it is and how long it takes. Yeah.
Come and visit.
Manchester to Dallas.
We'll show you the town.
Yeah. Right, so let's find out who won. Well, I don't know who won. You've got a listener. Tell us that, because one of these ladies is going through to the grand final. And where you're going to get a whole new set of questions. So there'll be none of this, I've had that business. It'll be brand new, never been seen before.
Oh!
No, you've got to believe it. It's like my internet slaves are working on it as we speak. And if you think that Rusty gave you the biggest insight, you got to send an email to rusty@funkythinkers.com. And if you think that Leanna gave you the biggest insight, you got to send an email to Leanna@funkythinkers.com. And ladies, thanks so much for being good sports. How can we find out all about you and buy your books, etc.? Rusty.
Rusty.info. Very easy. Everything's on there. rustie.info.
And Leanna?
LeanaDelle.com or girlfriendweneedtotalk.com.
Girlfriend Needs to Talk, that's a podcast, right?
That's right.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much for being on, and we'll speak to one of you in the grand final.
Woohoo!
Yay! Woo!
Hi, thanks so much for making it to the end of this episode. If you've enjoyed it, please share it with your friends. I have a few people you might want to share it with. Your partner, your parents, your grandma and granddad, your neighbours, your hairdresser, your tea lady, your gym instructor, your swimming coach, postman, the bin man, your cat, your dog, Father Christmas, Mr. Trump, Mr. Putin, Cristiano Ronaldo.